Joe's a wonderful man, and he had a very, very bad problem. He had the typical degenerative spine with severe spinal stenosis. Spinal stenosis means that the nerves in his low back were pinched. Now, he interpreted this as being leg problems, and that's one of the common problems that people have, is they cannot associate, or it's difficult to associate, difficulty walking with the problem in his spine. So in Mr. Prieto's scenario, he had severe stenosis causing pressure on his nerves in his back, which limited his ability to walk. He couldn't do things recreationally, nor could he do things that he needed to do for himself. The approach that we used for Mr. Prieto was a posterior spinal decompression and fusion. Made an incision in his back, removed the pressure on the nerves from his spine, and then fused his spine to prevent recurrence of the problem. He did very, very well, but unfortunately several years later, because of the progression of the disease process, he developed the problem again above the level where we operated. Now, he had a very interesting story. He sought care at another institution thinking that the problem again was not related to his spine. And finally, when he came back to see me, it was quite clear in my eyes that his problem was associated with a transitional problem. In other words, the disease process has moved further up his spine. So unfortunately, Mr. Prieto needed a second operation, but fortunately he had an outstanding recovery from the second operation and is now walking more than a mile a day and enjoying virtually a pain-free life.
My decision to have this surgery was based on the fact that Dr. Lim said I had a herniated disc, and it was putting pressure on the spinal cord and might actually cause a rupture. The stenosis that I had at L3, L4, and L5 earlier had now become aggressive. It was at L1 and L2. So Dr. Lim said, you know, while I'm there, I'm going to fix everything. And I think the prognosis is good. There are never any guarantees, but a lot of it's going to depend on how hard you're willing to work. Prior to the surgery, my quality of life was very poor. I couldn't walk. I couldn't go up and down stairs. I couldn't do anything. And I had no energy. And even though I was retired, I wasn't sure I had anything to look forward to. Now with the surgery done, I can look forward to doing things. I've begun volunteer work at the local hospital. I've been able to do yard work. And like I said, I played golf and plan to, increase that.